All right. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Everyone, welcome to the channel. Let's see if one or two people can come in. Okay, so let's start with this right now. The name of this video, of this live, is going to be Winter Arc Starts Now. The winter arc starts now. Now, what does this mean? The winter arc is a period where people really focus and gear into their life heading into the next year, right? We are now in October, and people are not going to lock in to eventually catapult themselves into their New Year resolution, where they will supposedly keep on working hard. So that's what the winter arc really is. A lot of it is last minute sort of hard work to set yourself up for the month, for the year, right? So what I mean is that the winter arc starts here is that, here in Canada, right now in October, it's not freezing, but the temperature is dropping. Life is getting harder here, and it will only continue to get harder. So if you live anywhere in Canada right now, even New York or anywhere in this northern part of North America, in a couple of months, life will get very hard here. All right, if you don't have a car, okay, if you spent your whole the whole beginning of the year playing around and you don't have a car, you could be in a situation, whatever situation you're in, if you don't have a car in Canada right now, it's going to be very hard. Life is going to be very hard. Hey, what's up? Sup, Juice? Life is going to be very hard here in Canada if you don't have a car, right? If you're not working out, if you haven't been working out here in Canada, life is going to get very hard because you're overweight. Winter's coming. You're already the fact that you're overweight or maybe too skinny. Let's start with overweight. Or when the fact that you're overweight, it's gonna be hard for you to even do anything. And if you're too skinny, you're gonna be at a place where, whoa, I can't even I'm so cold. I can't even my body weight is literally not enough, right? So whether you're too skinny or too fat, you're gonna be in a situation where this winter is gonna be hard. Now, if you live in a country if you live in a place like Florida or whatnot, or in a hot country, for sure, you kind of have a cheat code. It's gonna be easy. Shout out to Marco Z3. Shout out to you. Thank you for joining the live. Respect you. Love you. This is a place where everyone in this tribe, in this warrior tribe, wants to be the best version of themselves. So if you want to be the best version of yourself, if you want to join a tribe of warriors that want a warrior physique, but not just a warrior physique, want a warrior life in every area of their life, subscribe and join the tribe. So like I said, the winter arc is coming, guys. And it's going to get very, very hard. Very, very fast. All right? And it's not going to help. It's not going to get easier. This is going to get harder. Even if you live in a hot country, the end of the year brings a lot of drifting, brings a lot of distraction. There's the holidays. There's so much opportunities to eat like trash. All right? There's so much opportunities to eat like trash. So, guys, some people are motivated by the winter arc. And I'm glad that a lot of people want to take their life seriously when the winter starts to approach. But don't think it's going to be easy, okay? It's easier in the summer when everything is out and... Well, you know what? I'll say this, okay, about the winter arc. I don't think it makes a difference. I don't think there's anything called winter arc. It's the same thing as as a fake holiday, right? It doesn't exist because going hard, going to the gym, being consistent is hard. Winter, it's hard because of holidays. Here in Canada, it's hard because it's cold. In summer, or in places where it's always hot, it's hard because there's always good weather and you can always go out instead of doing what you have to do, right? So no matter what you do, working out, working on yourself is always going to be hard, right? No matter what you do, right? Guys, thanks for the likes. Thanks for all the likes. Remember, if you want to join, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, guys, doesn't matter whether it's winter arc or whatever arc you're in, it's gonna be hard, right? I think that we underestimate how hard it can be, right? I think that we underestimate, how hard, especially if you live in Canada, how hard is it to just navigate in this freezing weather? Now, this is great. We feel great here, If you're from Michigan, right? If you're from Michigan, you guys know what I'm talking about, man. Once that snow starts coming, man, it's hard. I mean, this year I plan on conquering winter. I'm gonna have the gear, I'm gonna have the gloves, I'm gonna have the boots, I'm gonna have the whole gear. We're conquering winter this year. I'm locking in with all the gears that I need, So, even if I can find myself, not even, like, I know there's something we call winter running shoes, right? So you could use winter running shoes, you use the winter running shoes in the winter. Even in the winter, you could do your kilometer run. People run in the winter. It seems extreme, but here in Canada, it's actually quite common, right? It's actually quite common. What? Get you a jacket. Yes, that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a good, this is a good advice for anyone living in Canada. I pinned it up for anyone that's living in northern. Honestly, this channel now has grown into life as a warrior and being a warrior. Guys, honestly, guys, I really live the life of a warrior. Living in this country, living in living in the province I live in Canada, the winter is you feel like you're at war. You feel like you're going to die. Some days if you're walking, whatever, even if you're taking your car, even just to go out for a couple seconds, guys, it feels like you're dying here in Canada. So anyone out here, shout out to everyone living in the South. Anyone living, in South. I know you guys go through your fair share. There's hurricanes, there's all that stuff, But essentially, when you live in Canada, man, sheesh, man, that winter it's just so rough. But essentially, I always felt that the winter kind of makes you stronger, right? Secretly, every Canadian, anyone living under these conditions are pretty strong. Because I know a lot of people that I know from the south of Florida, could not live in this weather. Could not even fathom living in such a cold and brutal weather, right? So guys, the winter arc has already begun. Okay? If you guys are waiting to lock in to January 1st, thinking it's gonna be your year, it's not. It's not going to be your year. If you want 2026 to be your year, you have to start now. You got to start now. There's no way around it, right? If you say you're gonna lock in the next year, you better just lock in now, my friend. And I think I see it with my clients too. I'm in Canada, and it's awesome. Expensive, 200, but less. Yeah, bro. Definitely true. Yeah, for what you're saying, it can get kind of destitute. It can get kind of rough, But I think Canada can be a great life. You just need the gear, you know? Once you have the gear, let me just cross the road. Once you have the gear, man, that's where you're good. You know, you got good gloves. And I'd say if you live in Canada, you should have, I mean, get your car. Like, get a car. If you don't have a car and you live in Canada, it's kind of rough, especially in the winter. It's, the cold will be something that you've never seen, right? Like, for me, the winter arc has already started because I'm already starting to feel the cold, right? And for you guys living in the South or anyone living in a part of the world where it's not really cold at all, I'll say that for you guys, you may feel the winter arc in a different way. If it's not the weather, it's gonna be your life. It's gonna be, you know, you're gonna be living your life, and rough things happen during the holidays sometimes. You gotta be prepared for anything, you know. You gotta stay prayed up, you know, do soul searching or whatever, you know, you deem to soul search. You know, I follow Christ, I follow Jesus, but you soul search, you do what you gotta do, and you live a good life, you know. But the winter arc starts now, man. And all these people talking about like, I'm gonna start next year, or I'm gonna start next month, or I'm gonna start, you know, even some of my clients, you know, I'm gonna start Monday. Cool, it's fine. I accept that, right? But it's better you start now, man. It's always better you start now. It's always better you start on the moment, that actual moment. That phrase that I'm gonna start, or I will start, or if you say you're gonna start, you're never gonna start. You have to be, this is my day. And guys, if I want to give you any advice for the winter arc, if you're gonna do something, just do it right away. Don't even utter the words, I'm going to do it. If you're going to do something, you could tell a few people. You could tell your wife. You could tell a few spouses. A few people in your life or your spouse. But don't really talk about it much. Just say, I'm gonna do something this afternoon, and do it. Or even, especially if you're single, bro, and you don't have no one to really give an account to, guys, just do it right away. Just do it right away. Like, you know, do it between your commutes. I went to get my hair cut, so I decided to go on live at the same time, right? Like, everything you do, just do it right away. Don't wait, because if you wait, you're not gonna do it. Procrastination, it's not something just done by the weak or the less than, or, you know, people are like, oh, he's just not on his stuff. Nah, man. Procrastination happens to everybody, and it happens because you said that you're gonna do it Monday, or let me start that day. No, the thought came into your head. You start literally that day, or at the latest in 24 hours, right? So that's like one tip I got for you guys in this winter arc. Don't say you're gonna start in a certain day. Give yourself 24 hours at the least. You know, if you can't start at the moment where you might be out of the country or out of the state. If you're out of the country and you're only getting back, let's say, in a week, I'd say start wherever you are. Even if you're out of the country, I'd say start like at the whole, like if it's going to the gym and you're at a gym hotel, just go to the hotel and go to the gym and go to the gym at the hotel. Don't wait until you get back home, because people do it all the time. I'm gonna do it I'm gonna start Monday. Okay, start Monday, but you're not gonna start Monday. I guarantee you're not going to start Monday. I've seen it 100 times. People say they're gonna start, they're not gonna start. So 24 hours, I'd say, would be the best time to do something to not procrastinate. And there's nothing nobody can say to me, because anyone who says I'm gonna start something never does. That same person's like, I'm gonna start something on Monday, never does, right? So that's it for the video, guys. Guys, if you want to become part of a tribe of warriors that loves themselves, that takes care of their body, that overcomes life struggles, subscribe to the channel. I'm here to motivate you, to push you, to the edge that you probably didn't know was there, right? No need to donate, don't need to donate. But what you could do is subscribe to the channel. This is a channel where I push young men and women, and even people of all ages, to be the best version of themselves and find their natural edge. We all have our natural edge, and this channel is here to help you explore that. So that's it. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Freddie. I appreciate you. Love y'all. Peace.